It's called Advanced Answering Techniques. So it is three professional people explaining to other people how to answer different questions, a multiple variety of questions. Advanced Answering Techniques.
Hello and welcome to Advanced Answering Techniques. I'm one of your co-hosts. My name is Josh. This is a podcast where we take your questions on a walk in the moonlight. They get bit by a huge, we think it was a dog, maybe? It was really big though. And it's that season, I suppose. It's we're in October, guys. You guys like October?
Oh, I was
One word.
Gabe. Gabe's gonna be speaking for me.
No,
this
one
episode.
word.
Yes.
You like October?
Yes.
Caleb? No, that's over.
But for different reasons.
that bit is over.
Oh, this is me speaking for Caleb bit?
Yes.
I mean, I get to talk more. That'd be fun for me.
Caleb, you talked at the local college about surviving the college experience, and it went really well.
Yes.
Remember, you
Thank you.
didn't want it to
Finally,
keep going bad.
You remembered.
You went really well. Good job.
One that went well. Yeah.
You gave advice about getting plenty of sleep and about how students are out at the bars and they need a ride home. They can get one just by stealing a cop's gun. You told them if they steal a cop's gun, he has to give them a ride home. Where'd you hear that?
Where did I hear that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't hear it. I know that to be the truth.
Okay. Well, how did you? I guess that's a good. We don't often talk about kind of techniques with questions, but one of the things that you can do is sort of make sure that you're asking the right question. I didn't ask the right question.
No.
How did you find out about that?
Just by doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's the best way to know.
Yeah.
To learn if something is right or
Yeah.
wrong. And it's to do it. To learn if it's right to get a ride home from a cop, you just have to get drunk and steal his gun.
Steal his gun.
And see if it works. If it works,
Yeah.
hey, what's the problem?
Right. And so that happened. You needed a ride home.
Mm-hmm.
That was the order of events. You decided you needed a ride home.
Yeah.
And you thought one remedy that I could imagine is, or was it just that you stole a cop's gun and then he said, "Okay, I'll give you a ride home"? How did that work?
Well, yeah. I mean, I did steal the cop's gun.
Okay,
And
so
I
that's
didn't immediately go. Now I can get a ride home.
gotcha.
But he offered that as an idea, and I said, "Yeah, that makes sense. I should be driving." And I pointed the gun at him and said, "Sure thing, boss."
And so was he
was like,
bargaining with you?
I shouldn't be driving, officer, pointing my gun at him.
shaking the gun in
Look,
his face.
I can't drive home. I'm so drunk.
Yeah.
I can't drive home, officer. And he said, "I agree."
Yeah.
And so he drove me home.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
Did you
was fun.
listen to any music in the car?
No,
Oh.
I was just listening to the chatter.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
radio?
we did some stuff.
Did he have a
We
scanner?
did some stuff.
Yeah, the police.
It was a really weird situation.
Uh-huh.
But we saw someone commit a crime.
Okay.
While we were driving
Allegedly.
back.
Mhm.
While we were back, I saw it. And so they commit
Well,
a crime.
no,
I'm
hold
not
on,
saying
hold on,
it was
hold on.
alleged that you saw it. I'm saying they allegedly
They weren't
committed.
convicted.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they now
okay,
have been
Have they been?
convicted.
sure. Yeah. I guess
It's
if you wanna
important to
talk
say
about
that.
all that.
Yeah, due
stuff.
process. I know you're
Yeah,
not really
whatever.
a fan.
Yeah.
I'm more a fan of don't process,
Yeah.
baby. Let's get work done.
Yeah.
Okay, so but we see a guy commit a crime. The cop says he should be arrested for that, and I say I agree. So we get out, and he taught, and I'm still
you
pointing.
get out.
Oh yeah, I got out of the
didn't
car
even-
with him, and I'm pointing the gun.
that's
at
what
him,
I was wondering.
And as I'm pointing the gun at him, he arrests
Mhm.
the other guy.
And what
Wow.
Did you make him arrest?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was my neighbor.
Okay.
I don't love. my
Yeah.
neighbor. I don't love this.
okay.
I'm not being a good Christian. Look, this is a long time ago,
Right.
And I wasn't as much of a Christian as I am
Right.
now.
Everybody, it's a process.
Yeah.
Sanctification is a process.
Definite. Oh, and I feel much better now.
What was the crime?
the crime they did?
Mhm.
Allegedly.
It was just a jaywalking
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
at night in dark clothes
Yeah.
with a backpack and a pair of like bolt cutters.
Bolt cutters.
big bolt cutters.
Yeah.
Wow. So not a crime so much as, kind of potentially
Well,
going to commit
jaywalking is
crime.
a crime.
Jaywalking
Well,
is-
jaywalking is. especially that feature that Jay Leno used to do.
Oh,
That was a
yeah,
crime.
where it was just footage of Jay walking.
Walking
Golly.
around.
And he's still walking free.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Well, yeah. He's fallen, though. He did have a pretty big fall.
He fell.
Did he fall?
Yeah, I
fell,
remember
had a
he
bunch
fell
of-
and he got bruised up, and people said it was because of gambling debts.
That somebody beat him up because I'm like, isn't Jay Leno's whole thing is that he doesn't spend any of his.
Yeah, I don't think
He's
Jay
so
Leno
rich.
gambles.
He has all of those cars, and he doesn't spend any of his money that he made doing Tonight Show.
Yeah.
So, but
All that money's just sitting there? The
yeah,
bills?
but think
I
about
all
only
the
it.
spend
bills?
I only spend my touring money.
Can you imagine? I mean, with all those cars, though, that's a lot of gas. So
That's
maybe,
true.
Maybe
Every month? That stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To fill up your car.
You like pull up to a
Right.
Los Angeles area gas station. And you're like, what? Why is this so busy? And it's just Jay Leno like getting into a car, pulling it up, filling it up, parking it, getting into another car, filling it up.
How am I going to get out of here?
Yeah. I certainly
I
can't
guess
afford
I
to
could.
pay
I
anybody.
guess I could walk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Jay. And
He probably had the gas station.
oh, at his house, yeah.
yeah.
It's got but it's got all gas station food too. It's not just gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's getting taquitos.
Yep.
Yes.
Wait, could you run down and get
some He's in there. taquitos
for me?
There's an Arabic guy working.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gabe,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
you ranted on Rumble, which is a video hosting site named after a noise I've heard my stomach make, about how Halloween decorations are a zoning issue.
Yeah.
And you were adamant that they're not scary, but that they are a zoning issue. And actually, it might be surprising, but that there are heavy fines for putting up Halloween decorations, and people in your neighborhood should take them down, or it might cost them like over $1,000 in fines.
Right.
Even if the decorations aren't scary,
Mm-hmm.
which you said they aren't.
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, the zoning issue is not that they're not scary enough.
Right.
You know that. I mean, maybe that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that should play into it somewhat, but
Like
I'll see.
heavier fines.
You were pretty
for
insistent that it's not because
But
they're
it's-
too scary, though.
right.
But you're like, they're not
Yeah.
scary.
They're
It's-
not scary.
It's just zoning problem.
Yeah, it's just a zoning issue. You know, I think that it can create sort of a inhospitable environment for children.
Okay.
I think. They are. I don't know. I mean, I think I really worked it out in the Rumble video, and now I'm just totally forgetting.
Yeah, you kind of
everything
got it
that
out there.
I-
It was like you were saying, like, it's so distracting.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
trying to drive. I'm trying to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be distracted by all this.
And there was
Right.
one thing that was going on is it looked like maybe you're doing the video like in like the front of your house where you could sort of see across the street.
Yeah.
And you seem to be like trying to not look across the
Yeah.
street. Like
Yeah.
you were kind of like you occasionally your sort of vision would stray, and then you would kind
I would
of
have
like
to like refocus or whatever.
refocus
Yeah,
and
they're
kind
just
of,
very
like,
distracting.
there would be like a notable shudder that would
yeah.
pass through
Well,
your
yes. I
body.
mean, a little couple gasps I did see,
It's
which
be-
I guess happens if you get distracted sometimes.
sometimes you get distracted. You go,
Yeah, and it was just because I was so I just shuddered at how distracted I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't. I what?
Maybe this is the thing.
Okay.
The decorations themselves aren't scary, but being that distracted
It's frightening. It's-
Frightening.
well, right, like you said, I'm trying to walk. I'm trying to drive. When I'm, walking, I get distracted and I forget which foot's next,
Yeah.
and that causes.
Then you're
also-
hopping.
Well, yeah, and I mean that it's not even Eastertide,
Yeah.
so
so it's completely inappropriate.
very inappropriate.
Yeah.
And I think that there is just a general, it's kind of similar to the crone issue with her decorations, because that's kind of like Halloween all year.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should be probably more strict about it year round. And why would we make exceptions for 1 month?
Yeah.
I don't think that really tracks. I think that if you give people an inch, they'll take a mile.
Right.
You let it happen for a month, and then it's kind of like, okay, I'll just leave this up all over
Right.
my house for the rest of the year. And
Yeah.
then, I'm tripping over my own foot. I'm trying to use my hand to walk.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
crazy.
like very bad. And my foot is on my steering wheel while I'm driving because I'm so
bad.
distracted by
Right.
skeleton.
It's bad for your arches to walk
Yeah.
on your hands.
Yeah, and it, there's the squirrels in my neighborhood
Yeah.
are gonna pay the price because I won't see the squirrel
Right.
who needs nut that's in the middle of the road,
Yep.
and I'll just smush him with my car tire.
Yeah, smoosh him. Now,
Yeah.
what's the deal with Christmas decorations? Distracting? Not distracting?
No, those are helpful because they
Okay.
can be distracting from driving, but they are helpful in focusing you on the celebration of Christmas,
Well-
which I think is a trade-off that we should all be willing to make.
And
Okay.
there's so many lights, whereas I find Halloween decorations to be very dark.
They do tend to be,
Yes.
although I've seen some pretty creative use of lights.
Mhm.
There's a house down the street from us that will often put like a big vat and have like a green, gel in the vat, and then
Mhm.
a light shining up through it like it's some sort of radioactive thing. And there's like a skeleton with like a big spoon
Yeah.
stirring it, like
Yep.
he's making some kind of
Radioactive
poison,
soup.
radioactive soup.
He's
Yeah.
making
Um,
making radioactive soup.
He's
Yeah.
making...
You just gotta you just gotta wonder who's
Right.
that for.
And that's
Yeah.
another level of distraction
Or it
because
could
then you
be-
start thinking maybe you're not even looking at it anymore.
yeah.
Maybe it's 2 blocks past.
Yeah.
But you're still thinking, what soup? I don't
Yeah.
want that soup. Who
What
is
is
who
that?
wants that
This
soup?
What's the thing you put in on your teeth to make them strong?
It's fluoride.
Fluoride.
Yeah.
Maybe it's fluoride soup.
It could be
be
fluoride soup, but
fluoride
fluoride famously is not radioactive.
Yet.
Yeah.
You don't think you could get it radioactive?
Oh, I mean, you can. You can
Yeah.
absolutely make it radioactive.
I mean, we haven't tried that. Maybe that's good.
Have we
Could
not
be.
tried it? We should find out if we've tried it. I haven't
Yeah.
tried it.
I
Yeah.
personally know
Yeah.
I haven't messed with any of the isotopes in fluoride.
Yeah. Spotlight if I comments. Time for those. There aren't any.
Okay.
Which makes sense because we're doing this sort of ahead of time. So
Yeah, we are.
we normally would be recording closer to release, and we're not. And so it makes sense that nobody wanted to
It's
comment
not weird.
on
It's not
anything.
bad. It doesn't make us feel
It's-
bad.
It doesn't make us feel like,
No,
wow,
no,
the
no.
podcast really is winding down.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are, I guess we could talk about how we're still working on what the next thing is going to be. There's a few episodes left. Yeah,
I think
just
we
throwing
should.
that in there.
I think the next one should be is reviewing foundational documents to our country.
Okay. Yeah.
We could do Declaration of Independence. We
Bill
do
of
Bill of
Rights,
Rights,
Federalist
Constitution,
Papers.
Federalist, and the Anti-Federalist
Yeah.
Papers.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Gettysburg Address, which is hey, what is that? What's the zip
Hey.
code?
Hey, what,
Yeah. Yeah.
what kind? And also, what kind of dress is that?
Oh yeah, yeah, address. Gettysburg,
Gettysburg.
Address.
I've heard of
Now
Gettysburg.
that would be a
town.
cool. That would be a cool fashion statement. To go to the Met Gala wearing a dress
Yeah.
that's the That's
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg.
Address.
Gettysburg. It's kind of
Comma.
like that would be
space.
it's
dress.
That would be the title of your dress. You create a dress, and it's called Gettysburg. Parentheses, a dress.
That would just be cool.
And then you could. I think you could do it with other things. I think you could do Colonial Williamsburg a dress.
Dress.
It's maybe
yeah.
it's pushing it a little further away from
Yeah.
the the thing you're referring to, but I think it would also be pretty funny to call it Gettysburg the dress.
The dress. Yeah.
like Gettysburg the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Gettysburg the dress. I like it.
Oh, Jurassic Park, the dress.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. Miss Frizzle wears it.
Shots fired, dude.
He's coming for the frizz.
Yep.
Okay. I guess it's about time for us to get to our question this week. Our question comes from Isaac. One of the, I would say, within sort of the top 10.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can say that because I think with Rikus
Yeah.
last week submitting, we have hit 10
total
individuals
individuals.
that have
Yeah.
That have
submitted
submitted questions.
something like that.
And so there's the typical audio message, but he also has a little bit in the email here. I guess I don't know what order this should be read, but I'm experiencing it in the order of text then message. So we'll do the text. I'll read that out here. It says, and I'm not sure I agree with this. The result of the fall of man is not ultimate separation from God, but rather ultimate separation from a breeze on my big bouncing butt cheeks.
Wait.
Let's hold on. Let's not answer. Let's not. Let's,
Hang on.
okay.
Maybe this
maybe
is gonna...
there's some context
Yeah.
in the
I
question.
cannot imagine.
Hey, what's actually more messed up and illegal? The government, Big Brother, watching me in public on a camera without my permission, nude? Or me just being casually nude in public? You tell me.
Is it more messed up to just be a guy who's out there without clothes on, or is it pretty messed up that the government will look at you on camera if you do that in public?
Yeah.
That's the question that's posed to
Okay.
us today. Which one is more messed up?
Wow. Okay. Casually nude.
Is that messed up to be
I have the
casually nude?
answer. I have the answer.
Oh, you do?
Do we want to do we want to save it?
We'll wait. Yeah,
Well, yeah,
we'll wait
let's
on
kind
the
of-
answer and talk about it a little bit. That's fine. I'll let
Okay.
you guys kind of try to figure it out.
There's an answer. There's like apparently from Caleb's perspective, there's a very definitive answer. Which I think we always try to make that clear at the end of every episode that there is a correct answer and that we've given that correct
always.
answer.
I'm just thinking though, like if you're out there casually nude, then I think you kind of are. There's a tacit, admittal that you're like admittance.
Admission.
Admission. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That you
Unless you're going to see a show where a guy's
Right.
casually nude.
yeah,
It is
that's,
admittance.
well, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. You
but
got
there's an admission that you're okay with people seeing you nude.
I would say it's goes beyond it. It's that you specifically are forcing everyone
Yeah.
to see you nude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does seem like first of all, let's break it down.
Okay.
Yeah. By first of all being naked, that's not forcing anybody necessarily
Right.
Right.
to see you. But if you become naked, as Yoko Ono said in Revolution Number 9,
Yeah.
and then you go into public, then are you coming and you're sort of
Are you committing a crime?
Are you committing a crime? Maybe that's
Yeah.
possible that you're committing a crime by being naked in public.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah.
I mean, but most communities,
Yeah.
and most
Yeah,
governing bodies are not going to want that.
they don't want that.
Governing bodies. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I wish they were more transparent.
yeah. So yeah, if
Yeah.
only. I mean,
If
that's
only
what
the
we
government
need.
wore a negligee.
Well, that's not necessarily. I mean, I would prefer. I mean, that to me is.
I mean,
still,
I think what Caleb's insinuating.
that's still to me a little too tantalizing. I think we need to not even to go to that extent
Why not?
because we need transparency.
You mean completely transparent?
Well, that's what that. I mean,
we could find a good fit.
certain
there's
materials.
a lot of options out there, and if you introduce,
There's still a
some-
barrier,
I'm
but you can see
aware.
what's
If you
behind the
kinda
barrier.
get it wet, things get changed.
That's true. Maybe it should be something that isn't in and of itself transparent, but depending on what you put on it,
Right.
then it becomes transparent. So,
Yeah.
like, if we could get the government to wear like a big white T-shirt,
some kind of white T-shirt contest.
So
and then whenever we want to see what they're doing, we just throw some water on them.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah. We were
Right.
like, hey, let's not
Those
worry about what the
clowns.
government's
So it's
doing.
Those clowns in DC.
It's like we'll allow you to do some stuff, and you
Yeah.
can wear the white T-shirt, and it's still, it's covering and concealing everything.
Yeah.
But then at any moment, we
Yeah.
could
we
just
could throw some water on there, and you can't say, "Hey, don't you can't
You're
get
not
angry."
allowed to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, they'll be like, "Ah,
Sorry,
yeah.
you entered the
Yeah.
contest.
Have a
then-
look.
and they're like, "Who, me?" Like that sort of attitude, probably.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, so that would be.
Boy, I'd love to see
So-
Rand Paul in a white t-shirt.
I mean, when you've got people like RFK out there just doing push-ups in only jeans,
Yeah.
it kind of ruins the whole.
You know that he's only wearing jeans.
Or I mean, maybe the jeans are underwear. Is that what you're saying? Or
No, the jeans wouldn't be underwear.
Yeah, see,
get
that's-
something over it.
well, that's
Yeah.
what. Well, right. Anyway,
Yeah. No, but we should be able to with RFK. He's out there, he's doing push-ups. And then we go, hold on, what's really going on? And
Yeah.
then you should be wearing a fabric that if we then
Yeah.
throw
Yeah.
water on
Acid
it,
wash.
now we know what's
Acid
going
wash
on.
jeans, white jeans. that
linen.
you
I
can,
mean,
like,
honestly, it's linen. It would
Look,
be like linen pants.
linen pants.
Sir, I'm gonna want you to wear linen pants
Yeah.
and
You can see,
dark briefs,
the
so we can
pockets.
see.
like the pocket lining.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna wear
Yeah.
briefs, they've got to be dark.
We've got to have. Oh yeah, we've got to have some VPL on RFK. Visible panty line.
Hey, look, I'm okay if he doesn't want any VPL. If he wants to wear, whatever, not anything to get rid of that VPL. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes that's worth it.
I feel like Isaac set a trap for us, and we fell right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. Yeah, is it more messed up for Big Brother to watch you be
Yeah.
naked in public, or for you to be you just to be naked in public?
I guess to me it's weird to contrapose these things, right? Because they both is like when you get to the second part, it's like, well, but that was part of the first part too.
Yeah,
You were just a person who went around naked. So
exactly.
they both contain that. So it's definitely weirder, more messed up to me. And Caleb, I'm so interested to hear what your take is.
The right
Yeah.
answer is yeah.
Right. The right answer or your take on what the right answer should be. Is that's actually so now we've compounded messed upness.
Yeah,
So it does seem like that's more messed up.
the
For the government to watch you be naked.
Because you're already a naked guy in both of them.
Yeah,
So that's just part of both.
Yeah,
concepts.
but there is. I
this
think,
is
I think it's. I don't know if it compounds because you're already out there naked.
Let's say you're casually naked
Okay.
out there in the streets and there's nobody around. It's the middle of the night.
okay.
Okay.
That's that's not that messed up.
I know,
You're
but
just
we don't have that
going
detail.
around. You're just a guy walking around the neighborhood.
Casually, okay, but casually does
Completely
imply
naked.
like that's more planned and strategic. You're like, I'm gonna wait until there's nobody
I think
there,
it's-
and
I
then
think
I'll go
it's
be naked.
Just
It's
going to
something that
Starbucks
Just
naked,
going to
just standing in line naked at Starbucks, like, man.
I mean,
say,
like
hurry this
Lady
line up.
Starbuck, her very self, right?
Well, maybe that's what made you think of it.
right.
Yeah, could be. I mean, they're just heathens over there, so I just figured they'd probably be like, have to accept you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, you're completely naked, and they're fine with that, and then you're like, I need to use the bathroom. And they're like, get out.
Can I get a mint majesty with 2 honeys? And they're like, get out.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dog whistle.
Yeah. Right.
Is it?
Exactly.
Being completely naked isn't a dog.
No,
whistle.
it's not a dog
It's more
whistle.
like a dog bark.
Ruff.
Yeah, and it makes you feel good though if you're walking around naked and a dog barks at you. You're kind of like, hey.
Does it?
Yeah.
You would.
Depends on the bark.
And it depends on if the dog's name is Big Brother.
Oh,
That's true.
Maybe a dog's name. I like that for a dog name.
mm-hmm.
My dog,
Big
Big
Brother.
Brother.
Big brother.
Big brother.
Big
Wow.
brother.
Big Brother is really watching me.
Yeah. True. Big brother, sit. Roll over.
Big brother, die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not play dead, die.
Yeah.
Actually train your dog to stop its own harm. Well, it worked.
Next.
We finally got there.
We only get to do it once. It's that kind of a trick.
Big brother, die. Big brother, go back to life. Big brother, please breathe again.
That's sad.
Well, yeah, it would be sad. I mean, it would be cool though. Too.
But what a dog.
Yeah.
What a dog and what a trainer.
Yeah, sure, you'd win the dog show, but at what cost?
That would
One
be pretty
dog's
cool.
life. That's the cost.
End
That's
of
not
the
bad.
Westminster dog trials. You just okay, everyone. Time for the big command.
The ultimate command.
Fastest dog to zero out this EKG.
And then there's a little fastest dog. So then for the awards, there's just the 3 different stands and lifeless dog bodies. He was
There's
the
like
fastest. They all did it, but he was the fastest.
Just the presenter just throwing the ribbons.
Yeah, throwing a wreath on top
tossing
of a
it.
dead dog.
Dave, let's say you have up to 10 dogs.
It's just waiting. Guys with stopwatches ready. Yeah. 10 different men watching.
The collateral damage is so high.
Yeah.
You have one dog that wins
The-
Yeah.
and 9 dead dogs for
During-
basically no reason.
During the award ceremony, another dog died. The 11th dog actually does die.
they're like the winner's jamming a treat into the dog's motionless
boy.
mouth.
Good boy.
Wiping a tear away.
Yeah. Well, that would be. That would be insane.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I was also picturing like a forklift, with a shovel on it,
Yeah.
just scooting the
Yeah. Yeah, just in the back of the
Bodies.
West.
Yeah, that's good. It's just waiting there.
boop, boop. They
Yeah.
put
There
the
is-
ribbons down and then they're give them the high sign.
There's a mass grave for all the
It's
first place
backing up.
dogs.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's backing up. Why is it backing up?
No, they do that all the time. They beep all the time. The ones at the dog show beep all the time.
Yeah, they just beep if they're going. There's a different beep if it's going forward,
Yeah.
if it's going
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, it's just a slight frequency change.
Dogs
but
can tell.
the dogs can tell, and that's what's important, even though they're dead.
Yeah, there's a mass grave. There's they redig the grave for the first place of all the years, and then
Yeah.
there's a bigger grave for all
Yeah.
The other ones.
firsts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did we get on that? Big Brother, naming your dog Big Brother.
Yeah, naming your dog Big Brother. I mean, okay. Do you guys want the answer? Do you want me to?
Yeah,
I would
yes.
love it. I would
Spill
love
the
it at this
beans?
point.
Yeah.
I feel like this.
Well,
is the
okay.
crucial
Here's the
point.
deal, right? Is that by going out and being naked in public, you are forcing something on other people.
Mm-hmm.
Big Brother watching you be naked
Right.
in public is a choice they make, or potentially even just part of their duties, right?
Yeah.
But that person has signed up in some way
Yeah.
to be on the task force that surveils.
Mm-hmm.
So they have agreed to be part of something where they're going to maybe have to see unpleasant things.
Right.
So that doesn't seem as screwed up to me as you going out and
Right.
and forcing everyone around you to see you naked.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I guess this ties in with the text in that Isaac actually feels like the fall of man
Yeah.
was people not seeing his butt.
Right. Well, or
That's
he-
actually the
well,
effect of sin.
Yeah, the
Is people
effect that-
being separated from seeing his
being
butt.
That's not
naked.
the way he put it. That's not exactly the way
No?
he put it. No, what he said was not being able to feel I think something like a gentle breeze on his bouncing butt cheeks.
He
Yeah.
wishes he could. That's the biggest bummer. I see. Okay,
He can't,
okay.
he's
I
not allowed
misunderstood.
to go out.
Be naked like Adam and Eve
Yeah.
were when they were just
He's,
Right.
nude in
he's
the
separated
garden.
from
I
being able
agree.
to feel a gentle breeze across
I agree in some
his
way.
posterior.
I'd like to be naked more often.
I'd say that
Like swimming naked.
yeah.
It's awesome. And look, I understand. Like, I'm not saying I want to do that or I force the issue.
Right.
You know.
Definitely not.
Definitely not
anymore.
going to force the issue anymore.
Yeah.
But-
That's. I mean, in fact, there are serious consequences if you do.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've learned.
Like,
I mean,
that's
I know
kind of
that.
a 3-strike situation.
One thing I would say though is that you can be naked if you steal a cop's gun.
You're allowed to.
It just I mean, as
Yeah.
soon as you steal a cop's gun, just try this out.
Yeah.
Steal a cop's gun and start taking your clothes off.
See what he does.
Just with one hand.
Yeah,
it would be
Pointing the gun at him
kind
and you're
of.
unbuttoning. Should have worn my snap Western.
Yep. It's. I mean, there's a tense moment when you switch hands. but-
You might have to tear your clothes, but that's not a problem. You're not gonna need them as long as you have the
Right.
gun.
just making
Right.
full eye contact with the cop the entire time. You're unbuttoning, unzipping, staring him down.
I would
You
fire
have
off
the
a
right to
warning
remain
shot.
silent.
Yeah, I would fire out. It's like a I would fire off a warning shot at first.
Okay.
and you're like. And you could add a comment like,
Yeah.
"Hey, isn't it usually the cops who take their clothes off?"
Yeah. Is it?
What is that?
Yeah, it's
When
like a
does-
male stripper thing.
Oh, I see. I see. Like Arrested Development, Hot Cops.
Yeah,
And maybe it would also be interesting if the cop was trying to close his eyes or turn his head. If
and you're like, no,
you're like,
Keep them open.
eyes up here, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Now eyes down here.
okay, I would like to just go right into our radio play. Maybe we can circle back and kind of
Yeah, sure. We can clean that up.
and deal with
Do a little mop up on that last
on the
bit
question.
there.
But let's go ahead and this is a radio
This is
play.
nice and short.
This is very short. Gabe's relieved it's short.
No.
Yeah, no. So
Yeah.
this is called Late at Night.
Who's who?
Well, it
It says.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Now I'm reading.
Okay, I'm the narrator, so
Okay.
that's what I'll be doing. Jason, he's this guy, and he is outside of his house, and the cops are talking to him. Actually, one cop. The one cop that it is Italian. He's from Italy.
We need to just check out why this is happening.
Hold on.
Hang on. He's from Italy.
He's from Italy.
It says Italian cop.
We need to check out this.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Have you
higher, right?
ever talked to an Italian?
We need to check out why this is happening. Sorry.
I'm
We
thinking
need
about the
we
listener.
need
I'm
to
just thinking
just-
about the listener. That's the only reason I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have you.
Do
It's a
that.
great voice.
Yeah.
No, it's
But-
so good.
but I feel like just with,
But you don't want the listener to hear
in
it.
this microphone, it's just going to emphasize certain
just something
frequencies.
about
It's
it,
not.
yeah.
It's not going to be
It's
good.
not the voice.
Low then.
Whatever let's just do Italian. How about
Okay,
we just do
Italian?
Italian?
Okay.
An Italian guy.
Low Italian.
Put a little olive oil.
We needed to just check out why this is happening. You're a naked guy, just in the street.
The guy is also Italian. We are not in Italy.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's not because of a weird thing.
okay, okay.
just think.
I'm willing to hear you out.
Caleb. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
We'll go back. We'll
Yeah.
we'll give it another run.
Okay.
I think this might help. Just think Mario.
Yeah.
Mario.
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 It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, a Mario.
Okay, so let's run it from the top.
Okay.
This cop is talking to this guy.
We need to just check out why this is happening. You're a naked guy. They're just in the street.
The guy is also Italian. We are not in Italy.
Yeah, it's not because of a weird thing.
Okay, I'm willing to hear you out.
I got locked out.
But that means you went outside naked. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
You're saying I can't be naked in my own backyard?
It's illegal for people to see you naked.
No one's allowed to see me naked?
Listen, I am Italiano, so maybe I don't say it quite right.
I'm Italian too, so I have a problem with my English. Maybe I don't say it right either.
Point is, I have to take you to jail. But like, you're naked, and I don't really want you to sit on the seat in the back of my car.
Okay.
End scene.
And scene. That's all I was able to get to.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. Something that maybe we could deal with a little bit is maybe you guys could role play this a little bit. Two Italian guys
okay.
talking to each other.
Yeah.
If I was curious when I was writing it, kind of experiencing it,
Yeah.
why they weren't just talking in Italian. Since they're two Italian guys and they're having problems communicating.
Right.
But they're very strictly
Yeah.
sticking to English.
Right. So if we go into it, now, why do you know speak Italiano?
Listen, I'm trying to assimilate here.
Ah, yes, I remember the day when I tried to assimilate as well, but it no work. But I do get a job as a policeman in the United States.
Very impressive.
What have you? But it seems like you are having a difficulty assimilating.
There are some practices I bring from the old country.
I noticed.
You know where we from, the old country, Italia, how it more acceptable to be outside in your own backyard naked.
Yes, I know this, and our swimsuits are quite smaller. I find that out when I go to the public pool, and my swimsuit is so small compared to all the other white men, the men with this pale white. And I understand why they want a bigger swimsuit with the skin like so much white skin. You got to cover it up. But me going to the public pool, I want to show my bronze Italian skin.
Yes.
Perfecto. I mean, right.
Correcto mundo.
Well, that's
Is that what you were thinking of, Josh?
I was thinking, yeah.
Or you want us to go in a different direction?
No.
this time?
That's really that was really helpful for me. These guys, they're so committed. It seemed like Gabe, your guy, just as a citizen,
Jason. You can call me Jason.
His name is Jason. An Italian guy named Jason.
I didn't name it.
I know.
It's on the script.
His
I'm
dad
aware.
was Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just trying to be a citizen of the U.S. and so he's speaking the King's English here.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. And Caleb, it seemed like for your guy, maybe there was something about the duties of a police officer that we're sort of pushing him to
Assimilate.
to just try to not ever speak Italian again.
Well, my guy was like, he was trying to. I mean, he was even getting confused about like which laws to uphold and which ones not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was. He's
Like-
having a hard time.
Yeah. Maybe at some point he cited somebody for wearing too big of a swimsuit.
Yeah, or he cited someone for parking too far
Yeah.
away from the Vatican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
busy. He's doing that all over the place.
He got confused and he was like, "Your skin is too white."
Yeah.
Mhm. No, it's glaring.
And
this is going to
isn't it-
distract people. Driving past the public pool
Yeah.
and your big beacon of white flesh,
Yeah.
that's going to make people smush a squirrel.
That's not how it is
No.
in Italy.
Look, if
And-
you were so white, we put a whole big black bathing suit on you to cover your whole body.
And it's illegal. So that's interesting. Something else that I thought maybe you guys could help me out with a little bit here is trying to understand more about why this guy was out, how he got locked out. If something, he said it's nothing weird. I was wondering if something weird had happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's maybe actually a simpler way to get to the bottom of this is to think about how you would be locked out of your house without something weird happening.
Yeah.
What are the circumstances in which
Yeah,
that's the
and
case?
here's and just to kind of help out a little bit and to give some parameters here, I don't think he intended to be outside. I think he fell back on that defense, like, what, I'm not allowed to be in my backyard without clothes on. But I think he actually got locked out. So then the question is, why was he naked, and why did he think he could go outside and then get back in? And that's the question that I would like answered from these characters.
Okay, from the characters.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
can we switch roles?
Sure. Yeah.
So you want to?
I just have an
You want to be
idea.
Jason?
Okay. You wanna be
Yeah, I'd like to
Jason?
be Jason,
Okay.
a naked Italian.
But Gabe, would you like to name the Italian police officer?
No, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think this. I think this guy doesn't. He doesn't really go by any
Yeah.
other name.
He's
than
a
Italian
functionary
cop.
of the state.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is going to be interesting because I have... Okay.
Yeah.
Officer? Officer,
Yes.
may I see your badge and see what your name... I need to see your identification.
Okay. Here it is.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Good name.
Thank you.
Listen, then let me explain what happened. I'm outside.
Yes, I see that.
Wait.
Just if we could reset
yeah.
the idea is he's been locked out. Why did he?
And my guy knows.
Yeah.
He just takes a little time.
Okay.
What the cause
Look,
to this?
look, I have one bathroom in my house.
Oh,
This-
la-di-da.
This bathroom, it is a bad bathroom. It must be changed. So I changed the bathroom, but it is not finished, and I cannot bathe in the one bathroom in my house. So I set up a hose. I affix a hose to a tall pole in my backyard. And
I see.
Put it on the shower setting on the nozzle. And
See.
I turn it on and I shower in my backyard while I cannot use this front. So, or this, not the front, this inside shower. So I leave my home to shower this morning.
Outside.
Outside. And I happen to, I'm not taking my clothes with me. I'm not taking my keys with me.
You are naked.
I
yes.
am naked. What do I mean, I could, I guess let's not get into where I might put a key if I carry it with me naked.
Let's not.
We will
let's,
avoid that
I-
move
whole
right
entire.
past.
And just as if I could just interject,
Yes.
that he's very sensitive about his flower pots for some reason.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
And my
He doesn't want to talk about. He just doesn't want to give away even to a cop where he would hide the key. It would be under a flower pot.
Oh
Right.
yes, yes. So I go leave the house, and the lock. There's a lock on a door that you can lock and still use.
Yes.
These people before me, they put these doorknobs on that you can open
from the inside.
but it is locked.
On the outside.
Yes, and so I'm sorry.
Oh, I understand, but I still have to take you to prison.
Okay, let me. Do I get to? Could you help me get into my house? I need you to be right near the door. Can you force my door open? Please, I am asking you.
I think it'd better if I just.
Haha, got your gun! All right. Now, you take me to jail.
Okay,
and maybe first that's good. And it just
What-
one,
that was
just one-
good,
that was
yeah.
really good.
Oh,
Just
thank you.
one note
Felt good.
is that the guy does respect the cops.
Jason or
No. Jason does respect the cop's desire to not have him sit on the back seat.
Yes.
You know,
Okay, yeah.
and so he requests that
Bring a tarp.
He says bring a tarp, and the cop refuses to do that. So then he just says, "Well, give me your." They have those. They have like a windbreaker.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
He just gives
Yeah.
him. And he just says at a gunpoint, "Give me your windbreaker," and then he sits on the windbreaker.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
and
he like ties it. He ties the arms around his waist.
Yeah. just
And
around
sits
his
down.
waist though.
Yeah.
What is this?
No, like the arms.
Yeah.
And he's
No, but I mean, he does. Yeah, he
No, how about
doesn't
this?
cover
He
himself.
zips it up. He zips it up and then puts his legs through the arms, puts it on
Okay.
upside down.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
and
kind
then
of
he
like
pulls himself through the neck.
Anything that we need to deal with right here at the end with Isaac's question.
I think that it's best to just keep the naked stuff inside the
That's-
house in general.
It does become a legal issue.
Yeah.
And even if we can wonder about, our authorities' intentions,
Sure.
Yeah.
why do they want to set up cameras everywhere and look at me? Apparently, ultimately, it really is a legal issue.
Yeah, and I mean I understand the desire to experience life pre-fall.
Yeah,
But I think there are a lot of other things that you could do to sort of try to achieve that here on Earth that don't involve subjecting others.
we have to be so careful about what I hear you saying, Gabe. Is let's not immanentize the eschaton.
That's
Yeah.
that's basically
Don't take what's not offered.
my
yeah.
response to maybe at some point, in the history of time, we can maybe we can get there to where casual nudity is fine, I guess. I don't
know.
And maybe even where some of us would feel comfortable being in that state in any situation whatsoever.
Right.
Wouldn't that just be interesting
Right.
to achieve
And
that?
Maybe some people's heaven is just being okay being naked in their bathroom by
Right.
themselves.
Right.
Some people would just what a freedom that would be.
Yeah, but I think it's like most things where it's like you start the work on yourself with that, so you get to a point you do it, you diet and
Be
you
the change you
become
want to
fit,
see in the
Yeah.
world.
exactly, to where you're comfortable being nude in your own, shower. And then, maybe that can kind of flow out from there eventually.
Well, I mean, I would suggest you just go way deep in the wilderness like Adam and Eve. And instead of like it's not really like the Adam and Eve weren't like in like Times Square naked.
Yeah, I mean
They
they,
were
weren't in the.
deep
I
in
wouldn't
the
say they were in the
woods.
wilderness.
There wasn't what
the wilderness was around them.
Yeah.
The garden, they were sort of Eden.
Way
and there's
out
a
in the
mountain
woods.
in Eden, and then the flow down into
Well,
the garden.
that's not actually
and so
the
that's
technical way that would work.
Yeah,
I know
it
that's what
is.
Scripture says, but the way that the Gihon and the Pishon and the Tigris and the Euphrates flow, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It actually flows the other way
Mm.
because that word is translated. It could be in Hebrew. It can be used differently. So actually,
Yeah.
Garden of Eden, the water's flowing into the Garden of Eden. So it's low. It's
a low
garden.
place.
the garden.
The
is
garden
a
is
low,
lower
yeah,
than the
mountain.
Obviously, it's lower than Eden
right,
because the waters are coming out of Eden into the garden.
right. And
Yeah.
so then the water. Okay, but some people like they say the water got to flow out of Eden.
Yeah.
And I just learned that it doesn't have to.
Thanks so much for listening. Don't send us your questions. You can send us, say, a remembrance of good times that you had listening to Advanced Answering Techniques. We're coming up on the end in a few episodes here, and it'll all be over. We'll start a new podcast, and then you can join in and listen to that, and that's going to be really fun. We're still working on exactly what that will be, but you can send in any audio. You can just send us an email, advancedansweringtechniques@gmail.com. Caleb, you had an idea for something they should send in.
Yeah. Okay. So you can send in whatever, but we at the podcast would appreciate. Thanks would be nice.
We've gone this whole time and
Yeah.
nobody's ever said thank you one damn time.
Yeah. So a good thank you of some kind.
I mean, Joy did actually
I
say
think
thanks
she
recently.
said thanks.
And
we've heard it one damn time.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
I think
my mom is
Jason
our
slash
mom is
Justin
yeah.
has probably sent in.
We've probably gotten it, but I guess
I want the title of what they send in to be thank you. That way it's easily searchable.
yeah. And if we can only come up with one concrete example from a recent episode, and then
Maybe.
before that it's kind of blurry and we don't know, I think that kind of just speaks for itself. We need a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it could be, and the more detailed it is, thank you for
Right.
Yes.
this. Thank
Yeah.
you for the time that you said this.
Yeah.
And this is something that I've learned
This
about.
is advice I use
Yeah,
constantly.
I use
now.
this all the time.
Thank you for changing my life. Thank
Thanks.
you for changing my marriage. Thank you
Yep.
for changing my career.
Thank you for changing my bed sheets.
Yeah, thank you for changing
was Gabe.
my diaper. Thank you for changing my diaper. Thank you
And-
for changing my diaper.
Yeah, if my children
It's
could send
been
in a thank you, that'd be great.
One heck of a day. I've had 3 big blowouts. So yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I'm particularly talking to my 2-month-old daughter when I mentioned that one.
That would be nice if your kids were. I mean, I actually just realized I never thanked mom for changing my diaper.
Yeah.
Or dad.
And of all of us, you probably needed to be a little more forthcoming with those
With it,
things.
well, I probably
Well, you-
could speak
Yeah,
and say
you
thank
could,
you
yeah.
after I got
for
my diaper changed.
yeah, for a good time.
Everyone seems to blame that on me. I don't know.
I think there's a lot to unpack there. I would tend to agree that it's probably it takes 2 to tango
Yeah,
in that particular dance.
You would have been a baby at probably some of the toughest,
yeah,
the most to use a phrase, packed
yeah.
kind of times. So that it makes sense that there's
Yeah, I
there's
just
probably
didn't-
cooperation involved.
Yeah.
I remember Nathan getting some comments from people. Nathan used to be called by one of our neighbors diaper boy.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean it beats saggy. If somebody's just calling you saggy,
Saggy.
I don't know, just
Yep,
when you got
it
that
would.
diaper sag going.
Oh yeah.
When you're all sagged out.
Yeah, it's just when you can see that someone has visibly filled their pants.
Yeah,
It's pretty insane. And it's
And
funny because it's
not slowing
adorable.
them down. Oh, it's cute
It's-
for sure.
It's cute.
funny.
It's like, well, I mean, if it's just pee, it's really cute.
There's really nothing cuter.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.